Hi, it's Poetic and Soul again, and we are talking about my year of no buy. Okay, so I know this is really popular. A lot of people have been doing it. Hannah Lewis Pinton is it Pinton or Piston? I am so sorry. I will correct it down below. Has had a successful year. I actually decided to do my no buy in June. June of 2018, I said, I was still struggling with makeup purchases, but I said, I'm going to, no matter what, I'm going to do a no buy next year. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to deal with it. I was inspired heavily by Jessica Lee. She's done a few videos of her no buy. I believe she's past like the 18-month mark at this point of no buy, but she's the one who heavily influenced me to do a no buy. So in June, I decided to do a no buy while still struggling with purchases, but I was like, in 2019, we're just going to stop this, okay? I don't have a super large collection, and majority of my collection is not high end, but it is those little $5 and $10 purchases that I've collected a lot of stuff. Plus, I had BoxyCharm and Ipsy. I used to have Sephora Play subscriptions. So all these little sample sizes have built up. All these little drugstore purchases have built up. And I have a very, very small space to keep my things. I do not have like those Alex systems. I have very, very, very small space. So my collection is outgrowing the allotted space. It's not a big collection, but I only have a small space to put things, and it's just getting crazy. So I was considering buying more storage for my things, and I said, no. What you need to do is create your collection to fit the space that you have, rather than collecting essentially more storage that you're going to fill up a lot more. So anyways, so in June, I decided to do a no buy. In the end of October, I discovered Hannah's videos because it was shared in one of the makeup rehab groups. So in the end of October, I discovered Hannah's videos, and I started binge watching her videos, and she really gave me ways to think about, why do I have the things I have? Why am I buying them? What is the purpose of them? How are they fulfilling me in my life? And so on and so forth. So then I said, after watching her video, I decided that I was going to cancel BoxyCharm. And then I kept saying, okay, next month I'll cancel BoxyCharm. Okay, at the end of December, I canceled BoxyCharm. I literally canceled BoxyCharm at the very, very end of December. This is January 1st that this video is being filmed and being put up, okay? So Happy New Year. It was hard for me to cancel because I was like, I'm going to miss out on so many. Yes? Okay, go back out. Let me finish. I was worried about how many things I'd be missing out on for the $21. But then I wasn't taking into consideration how many things I have not used or could not use because they did not fit my skin tone. Many of the things I find in the BoxyCharm are made for those with lighter complexion skin than I have. And so I don't really sell makeup ever. So I end up having to give them away to friends who are lighter complexion than I am. But still, I find, even though I'm giving it as a gift, I still find it a waste of money because I just spent money on a bunch of things I can't use, and then I have to find somebody to give them to. Okay, so let me then go and explain what my rules are, okay? So my rules are, I can accept things as gifts. My family's not going to give me any makeup and beauty gifts, so let's just cut it out right there. As much as I want to, they're just not going to do it. Okay, so replacement only. Things I can't just go out and get it just because it's a hot new palette. I know that Fenty Beauty's coming out with a bunch of stuff in January, and I can't stand that girl. I love Riri to death, but I can't stand her just for that because she just knew what we were gonna do. A bunch of us were gonna do, so she was like, I'm gonna hit them where it hurts. So that is it. One of the great things is I had a Secret Santa in one of my private Facebook groups, and she got me a palette that I have been lusting after. And let me tell you, had she not got me this palette, I don't know, she must have spoken to somebody else and found out I wanted this palette. I would have probably broken my nose, because one of my rules was that I was going to get that before my birthday. My birthday's in March. And I'm so glad she got it for me in December, because that means that so I was really glad that she got it for me in December, because I wanted it so bad. And I was just like, I don't want to have to beg like my husband to buy it for me, because that's kind of cheating, you know. So I was really, really excited. The person was a secret that she did not know me that well, so she had to have spoken to somebody who knew me enough to know that this girl really wants this palette. It was the Juvia's Place festival palette. Every time Juvia's Place had a sale, I tried to get it, and every time I tried to get it, it was sold out. So I finally got it as a gift, and I literally screamed when I opened the box. But anyways, that's the other thing I wanted. Even though this is a replacement only, I'm not really going to have to replace anything. I'm so dead serious. I will not really have to replace anything. Body wash and body butters, lotions, I may have to replace in a few months, because I only have a few, left. Conditioner, I will have to replace later on. I do have curly hair, and I'm going to need to replace that pretty soon. But when I say pretty soon, I'm talking within the next 4 months or so. I keep having little people interrupt me, so I'm sorry for the pauses in the video. It was just so cute. My daughter is just the cutest. Anyways, so those things I have to replace. As far as mascara, eyeliners, foundation, anything you can think of, I have enough to last me for the year. I really do. Unopened stuff, like mascaras that I've unopened. So they will, and if we think about one mascara is good for about 3 months, so that means I should go through 4 mascaras. And currently I have about 8 or 9 unopened ones currently. So I should not have to replace any mascara. Eyeliner, lipsticks, I don't need to replace anything. I've also put myself on a ban for any type of body sprays or perfumes or fragrances, because I have a lot. I do not have a lot of high-end ones anymore, because I've cycled through and used all those up. But I still have several sample sizes, and I also I got into this duping a lot of the higher end fragrances. So I have a lot of those, and a lot of them are still in their boxes, still unopened. And honestly, they do smell just like the authentic ones. They might not last as long on the skin, I find. Like, I might not be able to get 10 hours of wear out of it, but I might be able to get like 4, you know. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm always out the house, but I'm never out the house for 8 hours at a time. I'm usually out for 3-4 hours at a time, and then I'm back home and stuff like that. So yeah, so the fragrances, that's a halt, unless once again, unless I receive it as a gift. It's not happening. My husband will never get me any beauty product, because in his mind I have so much. So yeah, so it's a replacement only, no buy. I do not anticipate replacing anything. I will go and pick up my my Ulta gift and my Sephora gift for my birthday in March. At that time, I know I will be out of a couple of the things I said that I will be running out of. So at that time, I will replace body wash. I know at Ulta, I'll replace some conditioner, some shampoo and conditioner there. And for Sephora, I don't anticipate being out of moisturizer or anything like that. But I might replace like a hand cream or lotion, because I will be out by by March. I will definitely be out. And for me, March is still winter time because I live in the Northeast. So I will definitely still need things like that. So I am terrified. I'm really, really terrified. I'm really terrified. Why? Because I'm terrified of failing. However, I will say in these last couple of months, I've been watching a lot of no-buy videos. And since I've been watching them, I've really created, and I haven't had the need to shop for the products. I still go down the aisles. I still touch everything. I still open them up. I still swatch them. But I find that I pretty much have everything similar in my collection already. In my opinion, there isn't that much new under the sun. There's only so many colors you can come up with. There's only so many formulas you can come up with. And I pretty much have all those already. So I have unfollowed a lot of the makeup gurus on Instagram. I've deleted all the emails that come in. I've started watching a lot of no-buy videos, and really no more hauls and no more reviews, but more get ready with me's and tutorials on how to use the products I already have. I've done a lot of depotting so that whenever I do see the new palettes that come out, I can rearrange the shadows, for example, that I have that are in that color story and make my own palette. That way, I don't have to miss out because I have it already. And I found that I already have these things already. I'm drawn to the packaging more than anything else. I mean, how many eyeshadows can you have? At what point will you be happy? This is really not about makeup as much as it's about a shopping addiction. I love to shop for things, and then it gets you a high, and then what happens after the high goes down? Then the next thing, you need to have it. How many products have I said I needed to have? I needed to have it so bad. I begged and I begged and I begged. Can I please have this? You know, I need to have this really, really, really awesome product, and then I get this really, really, really awesome product, and then it sits in a drawer because you don't have the space for it. So I can replace things, but I don't need to replace things. And around March for my birthday will be around the time that I know that I will run out of body wash, body butters, and lotions, and such. And so I will only allow myself to purchase something during that time, since I'll probably get a coupon from Ulta during that time, and that's what I'll do. Sephora, honestly, I don't know if anything I will buy by then, and what I would have run out of to justify a purchase. And I'm not just going to purchase something just to purchase something. So then there's that. I will say this project is going to go all the way until December 31st, 2019. And this has another aspect to it. I would like to save some money. I have a very large family, as many of you know. We homeschool. And homeschool alone has a lot of costs to it, because I do have to buy all my own materials. I am implementing some Dave Ramsey approaches. I'm not following him all the way. I don't believe in all his ideologies. But there's a lot of things that I have taken into consideration that he says, and I would like to do a lot of those things. And I would like to move. As anybody who's ever moved knows, the cost of moving and trying to move a bazillion kids is costly. So I would like to take all the money I could save and put it into the household in different ways. So yeah, so I'm very nervous about this, only because I want this to be a success. But in watching people like Jessica Lee and Hannah, and there are several other people in the PanFam group, as well as the Fantastic Ladies, who are also, as well as Instagram, who are also doing a no-buy this year, we've also realized that we are buying in excess than we need. I have more than I will ever need. There really is no need for me to buy any more makeup. I could probably say skincare products in the future, but really, if I never bought another ounce of makeup for the rest of my life, I'd be good. Of course, things expire and stuff. And it makes me feel so guilty when things expire, because I'm like, I spent money on this, especially when it's something really expensive, and I begged and I waited for months, and I put all my thought into it, and then I got it and threw it in a drawer and didn't touch it again because I have so much stuff that I couldn't see the stuff that was at the bottom of the drawer. It's really annoying and really upsetting. So I'm Poetic and Soul. Please join me on my year of no buy as I reintroduce myself to my makeup and beauty collection, use what I have, spend less, minimalize, and enjoy the relief of no buy. I'm Poetic and Soul. Please stay beautiful inside and out, and always keep the poetry in your soul. Thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye-bye.